The Woodward Dream Cruise is a car festival held annually on the third Saturday of August on Woodward Avenue in Oakland County, Michigan. The cruise spans from the city of Pontiac to the outer city limits of Detroit. Every year, approximately 40,000 hot rods, muscle cars, and custom vehicles cruise Woodward, drawing out 2 million people to watch the spectacle. And we have a question for them.
If God were to drive a car, what kind of car would he drive? A question about whether or not God would drive a car, and if he did, would he drive their car? So your name is?
My name is Bill Sims.
Bill.
I don't think he would want to drive this 39 Studebaker truck. I have a 75 Pontiac Granville convertible, which is as big as a boat, which he could use as an ark.
Well, if God drove a vehicle, which vehicle would he drive? That's a very hard question, and I don't have an answer to that. Probably whatever one he wanted to. I'd like to think maybe he'd drive a Volkswagen because it's economical and an all-around good vehicle.
Well, he would drive this car because it'll go forever, and he needs a car that'll last a long time, and he's got plenty of room to pick up the good guys.
Okay. What kind of car is this?
This is a Jaguar Mark 9 1960. 3.8 liter, 6-cylinder twin cam engine with automatic transmission.
What kind of car do you think God would drive if he drove a car?
A car faster than the speed of lightning.
A Honda Civic. BMW 335i 2007.
God would not drive a car. He just float.
442.
With the 442. It is a God-mobile.
If God drove a car, what kind of car would he drive?
Well, let me see. Back in 65-6, I had a Cyclone DT. Maybe he'd drive one of those. No, he'd probably drive a Cadillac.
A Cadillac? Yeah. You think there's any chance he'd drive an ice cream truck?
Never know.
If God were to drive a car, what kind of car do you think he would drive?
I actually don't think he'd want to drive one. He might be humble enough that he would waive his interest in this and let somebody else drive it that maybe needed a bigger thrill than he did. Although I don't really have a good convincing argument for him to drive my car unless he's a thrill seeker, and I honestly don't think that he is. But
got it. So this is your guys' car right here? One of yours?
That's my car.
That's your car? So what reason would you give that would maybe convince God to drive your car?
Because the devil never expect him to be as vibrant as that.
He would drive a car-mobile. A car that no one can beat.
Well, I'm guessing a family-friendly minivan.
Why?
Because he'd be able to move a lot of people and bring them to not only his ministry, but help them and move them around and gather up people and travel, in mass and share his word.
I think that he would be more happy that I was enjoying it, and maybe it was a thrill for me, but as long as I wasn't worshiping the car instead of him, I think that would be the key message.
Impact color.